So the other day, I got a question from Tyler over at Seaway. Thanks for this, Tyler. The question was, if you had to pick one distillery to drink from for the rest of your life, who would it be? First of all, I hate you. That's cruel. But anyone who knows me knows exactly what happened next. I started a spreadsheet. Now, how do you even start answering a question like this? For me, of course, it was a spreadsheet to figure out a few things. I wanted variety, enough styles and finishes to keep things interesting long term. I wanted balance, something that works as a Tuesday night pour but can also show up on a big occasion. And because I'm weak for sherry and dessert style whiskeys, that of course had to be in the mix. Still, every once in a while, I like a little smoke, a little peat, not peat bombs, just a gentle wisp. Also, if I'm thinking the rest of my life, I'm also being realistic and conservative. Is a brand large enough to withstand economic ups and downs? Do they have enough in warehouses to both experiment, have some loss, and still get interesting while still serving their trusted bottles? So I looked around. We had a couple big names here. You had Bruichladdich, tempting. They cover the whole spectrum, from funky wine finishes to Octomore peat monsters. Then, of course, there was Bunnahabhain. They had me with those sherry bombs. Plus, their peated festival releases are always fun. Then, of course, Middleton in Ireland. Redbreast, the Spot range, absolutely fantastic finishes. They were very much at the top. But compared to Teeling, they've got fewer wildcards in the mix. Speaking of Teeling, I love their fearless experiments and off-the-wall finishes. And yes, of course, I thought about Canadian craft distilleries. But here's the problem. I've got too many friends in that world, and I didn't want bias creeping in. With my spreadsheet, I was doing science, clearly, so I had to remove the bias. So, as painful as it was, Canada craft distilleries off to the side, but it kept the spreadsheet honest. So the big question, where did I land? For me, in this moment, it might change tomorrow, I would have to say Balvenie. And here's why. Their core range has a whiskey for every mood. DoubleWood 12, Caribbean Cask 14, PortWood 21. That's everyday satisfaction right there for me with those three. Then, their story series and special releases keep things fresh and thoughtful. And when I do crave a touch of smoke, Week of Peat has me covered. Balvenie hits my sweet spot. Dessert richness, variety without chaos, just enough peat to keep me from straying too far. So, there you have it. That's my answer. Tyler, you definitely fried my brain with this one, but after this spreadsheet, the overthinking, and a couple good reasons for a late night drink, Balvenie it is. And because I had so much fun with this, I am going to torture someone else, or in my case, someone's. Those someone's are Phil and Julie from the Bourbon Van. I'm going to tag you, hopefully you see this. If you don't follow them, make sure you do. I can't wait to see who they choose. I know it's going to be interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.